Tajikistan, Azerbaijan and Tunisia.
33 years old, ARTJOM, making his way to the blue corner is UMMATALIEV, who is 20, boxing out of Tashkent. Gold medalist at the World Boxing World Championships in Liverpool, Asian champion from 2024, Strandja champion, Asian youth champion, world youth champion. And he looks a very, very good fighter from what we've seen over the last year or so. Beat Dassel Fanchet of Seychelles, Cedric Bellany Duliepre of Haiti, and Omerbek Begzigit Ulu of Kyrgyzstan, all by unanimous decision.
Round one.
So, UMMATALIEV, Uzbekistan in the blue, ARTJOM, Serbia in the red, two southpaws here. Good probing jab there from UMMATALIEV. After this, we go into the heavyweight division to conclude our quarter-finals. We'll be back with the semi-finals tomorrow when we will reduce to one ring. Long left hand there from ARTJOM. Jab from UMMATALIEV, nothing really on it, but it did land. And both just look to open out and throw at the same time. UMMATALIEV just pulling those feet back as ARTJOM look to try and launch that 1-2. Just clashing on the inside a little bit in this opening round. Neither one's really found their distance yet. It's the final minute of round one. Decent looking left-hand counter there from ARTJOM. Left to the body from UMMATALIEV. Uzbek just maybe looking to let rip a bit in this final minute and see if he can take the play away from ARTJOM. There's not much separating these two at the moment. Jab to the body from the Uzbek. 10 seconds. Left hand is falling short there from ARTJOM. Short right hand on the inside. And the judges all go in favour of the blue corner. So that's a round in the bank.
Seconds out.
For the World Boxing World Champion.
Round two.
Artjom, just trying to come in a little bit with those feet. He's slightly stuttery. Whereas UMMATALIEV, when you see him, he's just got this fluidity about him. The balance that so many Uzbek fighters do have. They do produce a lot of southpaws. Jab to the body. And another right hand to the body there. Now there's somewhere you can go with Artjom because he does carry those hands pretty high. Leading off with the right hook there, UMMATALIEV. Again, good work with the lead hand there from UMMATALIEV. Artjom trying to let go with that 1-2, but a slightly ungainly look about it. UMMATALIEV came back with a left, and I think the more he tries to open up here, Artjom, the more he's going to get picked off, and that's the problem really that he's got. This is the problem you often have against someone like UMMATALIEV. He won that first round without really doing too much. And when you drop that first round, you'll feel like you do need to take it to him, but really that's what he wants you to do. So heading into the final 30 seconds of round 2, and this is a round that UMMATALIEV has put in his pocket. Another left hand to the body there. It's mainly been with those kinds of punches. Hasn't been too expansive. Nice little combination there. Looking for that left hand over the top there, Artjom, and I think the piece of that did get through. But just before that, he was on the end of a combination. And he's just grabbing onto the left arm of the right arm there of UMMATALIEV. Artjom.
Seconds out.
And again, another clean sweep there for UMMATALIEV, and he's within touching distance now of the semi-finals.
Third and final round. Just inching forward with that front foot, UMMATALIEV looking to try and line up that left hand. Artjom continues to work. Looking for that 1-2. When he throws it, the weight comes forward a bit, pulls off that left hand slightly. I think that one landed, or maybe just half caught on the glove. Right hand to the body and then a left hand down the middle, and he immediately just tried to follow that up, and his opponent got a hold of him and he dumped him back into the ropes, and that was a bit painful, I think, there for Agejev ARTJOM. Bit of damage to the lower back maybe, slightly unnecessary that from UMMATALIEV. His opponent had got a hold of him, and he's done that a few times, ARTJOM. He's tried to tie him up as best he can on a number of occasions, and I think UMMATALIEV was just a bit fed up with it and just shoved him back into the ropes. Into the final minute. So closing stages, UMMATALIEV just busying up those hands. Left hand to the body again there. And there goes the bell, and that will see another Uzbek fighter through to tomorrow's semi-finals. He never really needed to get out of first gear particularly, and that's no great criticism of Agejev ARTJOM.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision and proceeding into the semi-finals is in the blue corner, representing Uzbekistan, Javokhir IBA.
So UMMATALIEV goes through, and we will be seeing him again tomorrow. And now we will venture into the heavyweight division for our final two fights of the night. And our first semi-final, heavyweight actually, will feature two fighters who, in their last fights, provided single-punch knockouts, not things you see very often. But Lauren Alfonso and Andre Zaplitny managed to do it. And Alfonso's was spectacular against Agustin Veron. Right at the start of the second round, his opponent just inched in and bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest in ring